Okay, I want to give you a quick rundown on what I did to the Grand Marquis, just so you know what I've done. So when you go behind me, if you want to switch it, when you just want to switch it back to heat when the seasons change, you know what I've done. So number one thing that I did, I pushed the glove box ends in, dropped the glove box, and there was a piece of trim right here. It goes across the dash. It's actually right up here right now. I just started on one end, pop, 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 popped it out, and then it's got one plug. You unplug that, and you can move the piece out of the way. I then took two top airbag screws out and one corner vent. You have to remove these. And on the underside, it has two airbag screws, one being right there and the other being right there. And the airbag just got the threaded clips on the bottom of it. Alright, once I got that out of the way, I had to pull the ventilation. That's this guy. It has a screw up here and a screw down there, and a really bad pain in the ass one. They screwed it on the back side right there. On the back side. I'm not going to put these back in to make it easier on you, just so you can pull it back out when it comes time, because you really got to fight them, especially the back one. There's a metal bar that goes right here that I pulled out. I don't believe you'll have to do that now that I've done what I've done, and I'm going to show you now. So this actuator is actually, like you said, it runs off vacuum. The actuator right here, I've taken this one screw out. That's the only one you can actually get to. Enough to where I could lift up this end. And I lifted up that end so I could pull the actuator, that rod. You can see it behind the boot now, because I lifted it up and I pushed that forward. So that's AC. So I pushed it to the left, per se, forward. And that's AC. Now if I was to, like, when it comes season goes back around and it's winter time and you want to bring it back, I'm going to put the bar back in here and it'll be here, but you'll be able to reach back there with a pick and just pull it towards you and pop it right back over to heat. And like I said, the bar will be back in here. I'm not going to put any of the ventilation screws back in. I'm just going to push it into place. That way you can remove everything. And I'm going to put the ventilation screws and that one actuator screw in the glove box. That way it's there, just in case whenever we find a head unit for this thing in the future, or comes up. And this thing, like I said, is vacuum driven, so it's got like 6 vacuum lines in the back of it that are held on by 2 screws. So you just got to pull these 2 screws out, these 2 screws, and remove, I think, 2 screws that hold the whole vacuum assembly in the back of it. It's like 6 hoses. But if we ever replace this and this is the issue, then we can swap it out. That's why I didn't want to try forcing that boot around and up breaking the gearing in the actuator, because if the actuator isn't the problem. But this gets us by for right now. So I just wanted to show you so you knew exactly what I did with the car. So if you have any questions, let me know. All right. Bye.